tribe, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. As I pull on these energies, okay? Bringing you another one, okay? Another broadcast from the Emergency Spiritual Broadcasting System. Hey y'all, come on in. Pull up to your thrones with your crowns on, beloveds. 11:44 timestamp, okay? Are y'all, liking your new positions, okay? Huh? Are y'all liking your elevations? You're riding your elevations? Did y'all like your crowning ceremony when the shift of the timeline, okay? We are no longer operating out of the old programming, okay? I don't know if those that caught it, made it, y'all, okay? But I'm hearing that is no longer of our concern, okay? Us oracles, divine ones, spirituals, witches, bitches, okay? We've been speaking about the shift that was coming a couple of years ago, okay? The incited World War III, okay, is here and playing out for your 3D eyes to see here, okay? Y'all come on in, Divne tribe, come on in. I'm just going to shuffle and give you a moment, okay? Even the hellhounds are quiet, y'all. Okay, the diabolicals. Yeah. In the spiritual chronicles, child. Okay. There's a lot of spiritual recos going down at this time. A lot of hidden past secrets are spinning the block, okay? Saying hello, remember me. Okay. A lot of spell work is resurfacing, okay? Somebody's trying to surf ahead of narratives from the past here, okay? Resurfacing is what I wanted to say, okay? They don't want these old timelines, okay, of illusions to resurface here. Somebody thought they were going to take some shit to the grave, okay? Somebody even buried your name in the grave, okay? Somebody buried your name in the grave here as I split the deck, okay? They wanted you bounded, okay? Bounded to some entity, bounded to trauma, bounded to towers here, okay? They made some offerings, okay, to a deity here. And I'm also getting Oshun, okay? Some of you work with Oshun or Oshun. Energy is very, very high here, okay? Matter of fact, I'm getting the 7 seals, the 7 orishas, okay, are on deck, very, very high in energy here, okay? Tornadoes, okay? Volcano eruptions, floods, okay? The Sodom and Gomorrah, child, okay, is taking place this second go round, okay? The final purging is what I'm getting. Someone's visiting Honolulu or Honolulu, okay? Or someone's here from Hawaii, okay? Come on in, love bugs. I'm going to give you a minute before I tap right on in. Okay, welcome back to my channel for the newbies here, okay? And I'm just going to jump this out the gate. I am not for everybody. okay? And thank God for that. I don't want to be for everybody, okay? Because this go round and the work that I have done, okay, mastering oneself here, I am fine with not being liked, okay? And let me explain that, okay? Some people love you to death, okay, when they're in unbalanced emotions and mental states here, okay? Very, very warlockian energy, okay? So at the space I am now and operating out of my spiritual gifts and ranked up and crowned up, I don't want to be for everybody. I don't want nobody to love me for death and to death, okay? I'm not sure, love bug. I can't even see. I see heads, but I can't see I can't see everybody. I just see your name. But you know, YouTube, you know, they want you to spoon feed, okay? You know, illusions, okay? This is an app of illusion, okay? And I'm too raw cut, okay? I'm too raw to self. I never had a spirit of going along and getting along, child, okay? I always was my own army, you know? So that's probably why, yeah, we're getting the energy for some of you here. It is okay not to be liked, and you have to be really, really mastered self to get that concept, okay? You don't want to be liked by everybody, especially people with mental imbalances here, okay? Very, very demonic nature, unhealed mental states, okay? So I'm just here to tap in and then I'm going to tap out, okay? Welcome to my space if you're new here, okay? Hopefully you come back, you return, okay? And at the same time, if, you know, I'm not for you, that is fine too. There's other high resonating on the same alignment, okay, that can properly, you know, give you what your spirit needs, okay? You know, because everybody is not on the same page when it comes to their spiritual journeys, okay? We got brand new babies here, okay? And the mastered ones that is really tapped to source, that has been did the shadow working here, you are to reach for those babies because they need guidance, okay? There's no more of illusions of, you know, this breakdown that we're seeing in 3D form here, okay? With the Hollywood, child, okay? All those old practices and blood rituals, okay? It has no more space, okay? It has no more time, okay? So I'm just going to tap in, you guys. Let's go. This is a space where your beloved ones, your ancestors, and bondage came back out again. They come in and show up on your behalf, and that is just to give you clarity and confirmation, okay? I don't make narratives with cards, okay? This is nearly just a tool, okay? As when I use my intuitive eye deck that's spiritually infused, it goes with the energy, okay? This is just to better tap in with you guys, you know, give you better clarity and confirmation of what your master self should be telling you already, okay? I am not here to convince no one, okay? I am not here to beat down my practices, my beliefs, and my opinions. I'm just not that. I roll with spirit, and spirit rolls with me, okay? So this is a protective space as your ancestors, beloved ones, your dear ones, your dead ones, archangels, they all pull up, okay? We already got the 7 Orishas on deck. Oshun was called, okay? But somebody here wanted to keep you in bondage, okay? Or tied to a karmic situation here, okay? This has came back out again. but they are now being made bonded to the entities, the energies, the evil eyes, the plots, the schemes of the past here that is resurfacing. Okay, someone did graveyard dirt, graveyard magic on you. Okay, as well. Again, out of jealousy and envy. I just called it. Y'all should be okay on your journeys, or you will learn on your journeys if you keep moving ahead that it is okay to not be liked by everyone, okay? Because you run into these, okay? Unhealed vessels here. Hellhounds, okay? And hellbound here, okay? Occupation that does dark magic, okay? This was their occupation here, okay? There's a lot of male energy on this board, so there's probably a karmic past here, okay? That is staring at you, giving you the evil eye, because that blood magic didn't work. They wanted your heart closed here, or someone was very, very cold-hearted. They got an ice box where their heart should be here with that. This is a green shirt. I don't know if you can see it, okay? They wanted their heart closed, okay? They wanted your heart closed, but their heart was closed. Let's see, y'all. Somebody stutters or somebody is tripping, okay? Somebody's tripping. Yeah, somebody tried to tie up your love life here. Tie up your heart, okay? And tie up your money here, okay? Very, very obsessed energy. This is a past situation here, okay? But you are now in the energy of nothing can touch you. Nothing is working here. This is what they are finding out. Nothing is working here, okay? Nothing that they have worked very hard when coming to attack you here, to leave you in some type of demise here, to hurt you at your core, okay? Is what I'm picking up. Somebody wanted you to hurt at your core because they were hurt that you were told to disconnect from them, okay? They were not part of your spiritual abundance here. Somebody's eyes, or a few of you eyes, are popping, okay? Your clairs are activated. Your third eye is activated, fully open here, okay? And this is what they did not expect to happen. They didn't want your eyes to be open to the truth here, to how they were operating, okay? That is a brick wall. They wanted your life to come to a brick wall, okay? Now they're surrounded in the very towers that they sent ahead for you. All right. They wanted a part for you that's operating with your third eyes here. You may have a metaphysical business. I'm getting herbalism here, alchemy. Okay. I'm also getting shamanism. Okay. Or this is in your bloodline, shaman. Okay, as well. Okay. They wanted to inherit off your manifesting spiritually here, your spiritual abundance here. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That breaks down to an 8. Okay, 26 may resonate. Someone here is 26 years of age. Okay. There's an ancestor that was born in 1926 as well that is showing up in energy here. Okay. They said they protected your abundance. Your abundance was protected because it was spiritual. So these bondage and way makers here, okay, they were trying to take from you on the physical level, okay, and you were divinely told, okay, let them come, okay, because when we come, says your ancestors, there's no take backs, there's no gives backs, okay. So you were divinely led to cut cords, okay, cut from karmic soul ties and contracts here that was placed upon your life here. Okay, again, there's no more veil. Okay, you see straight through to source here. You see straight through to the spiritual realm here. This is what they were trying to block off. Your heart space as well as your connection to source here. A earth angel vibe as well. Okay, now they're up in their head here, not understanding what happened or why this magic backfired, why it didn't work, child. Let me turn this down. I don't want it to overpower. Okay. Again, epic backfire is taking place here. Okay. Some things from the past is spinning the block. Okay. A blast from the past. Okay. They are now getting blasted by the past deeds that they done towards you here. Okay. This is in reverse, you guys. Okay. Intuitive Kev. Again, some of you, your eyes are popping here. You're tapped straight to source. Very, very intuitive. Okay. And these people wanted to block off your connection with the Most High Divine here. Okay. They wanted to put you and your spiritual gifts in bondage. They wanted to bury you. Somebody did some burying of jars as well. Okay. Yeah. Graveyard. They didn't want you to have self-love, okay? Because they did not have love. They don't operate out of love. They never were shown love, okay? Very, very just selfish versus selfless, okay? You are selfless. You are of pure nature. You are of pure heart here. You are of pure heart here, okay? So when you were connected to these energies, whoever may come up, okay, they wanted to block off your heart. They didn't want you to see love for self because they know once you tap into self, okay, you were going to expand. So y'all were placed, okay, I'm getting y'all were placed in harm's way very, very strategically here as well. It was divinely guided that you were placed in harm's way because you were always protected, okay? You are sacred. You are a sacred chalice. So these energies that came up against you trying to put you in bondage, okay, or even wanted you to stay in some type of trauma binding situation here, okay? Wanted you binded by the hip as well, okay? I'm getting voodoo doll. Somebody's poking the hip of a voodoo doll. Somebody's poking voodoo dolls here. The voodoo doll, that's what's going on. The voodoo doll is not working, okay? Whoever they summoned and put the energy of an entity in this voodoo doll is not working here, okay? There's a backfire here, okay? When they were trying to keep you in bondage. Yeah, they are imprisoned, okay, in the mind here. They are imprisoned by this voodoo doll, by this death magic. The entity is spinning the block, okay? They came against the high priestess. I can't make it up. You have a divine purpose, okay? And let me explain that. Some people that come on your path, okay, believe it or not, they know of your light. They see your light, okay? For some of you, some of these people that came against you knew your light before you did. That's why you were intuitively guided to go within, okay? And start putting up boundaries, okay? You had to start putting up boundaries towards your heart and for your heart here. Some of y'all wore your heart on your sleeves here, okay? But that was divinely, strategically set, okay? You were bait. You were spiritual bait. Yeah, set the traps, okay? You were spiritual bait for these people that thought they had you trapped up to fall in. They fell into the trap, okay? Yeah, you are spiritual bait here. So your heart was supposed to be shown because it was supposed to make people either get on the love train or you saw people get on the hate train when it came to you here. Okay, again, you're a natural divinator here. Your skills, your spiritual nature is natural here, okay? It comes naturally. Again, your third eye is open, you're tapped. I'm also getting white witch with this, okay? Versus this cloaked energy here, okay? What I say? False narratives. So yeah, there's some people that told some vicious lies here. False narratives that is on repeat here, okay? It is spinning the block. The lies are spinning the block here, okay? Very, very lustful energy here. Devilment, okay? That is driven by lust, okay? Spiritual birth. A Cancer here, 6996, okay? Maybe this was the energy they wanted you bind it to. 6996. Very, very sexual attachments here, okay? Entities here, sex entities. Or some of the lies was that you were very promiscuous. Yeah, somebody did some vicious lies that it woke your dead, okay? It disturbed the peace of your dead ones, your beloved ones here. Yeah, your ancestors is on deck. 124 is the timestamp. Some of you are birthrighted. That's what I was trying to say. You're birthrighted. You're walking in your spiritual birthright. Your divine purpose here. You're walking out your mission, your contract, your divine contract, okay? You see the crown is on now. You are crowned up. I told y'all crowning ceremonies, okay? You are crowned up, ranked up, okay? Love spell, here it is. There it go. Love potion number 9. That is a song, okay? And that song been going on since the ages of time, okay? Look that up. There's several different artists that has a song, but I am speaking on the like the 1970s version, the 1960s version, okay? Love potion number 9 here, okay? They did love work on you, okay? They traveled to get this done. They traveled to a practitioner. All right. So this lustful energy that became obsessed with your spiritual nature, your spiritual gifts here, okay? They traveled to get this done, okay? And also, I don't know why I keep picking up on this voodoo doll. This voodoo doll is traveling. They can't find the voodoo doll, okay? Because divine justice is here. Again, the secrets of old, okay? The lies of old that was spent around you is spinning the block, okay? Because, again, it woke your beloved ones, your dead ones. So whatever the vicious lie was so offensive, okay, that your beloved dead has arisen and had to do a divine justice. It made spiritual courts, if you will, okay? It made spiritual headlines, okay? Galactic Federation here. Ascended Masters. Yeah, rapid changes ahead. Yeah, it's a change of the wheel. Now they flipping out. Somebody's mad. Yeah, evil eye in reverse. Again, all those evil eyes are pointing back and staring back at them. Okay, they don't want to look in the mirror at this time. Okay, they were busy trying to stay cloaked, doing mirror magic as well on you. Okay, to keep you out of alignment of reaching your destiny or rising to master oneself here, okay? Flipped out, very, very unstable. This is what they said you were. This is in reverse. This is a very, very unstable energy. And that's why I said now, the energy and peace I am in now with spirit, I don't want to be light. Because people come obsessed, okay? People do anything to be light. Okay, somebody did a lot of shit for clicks and views as well. Someone is very well under your social media platform studying you, okay? Giving you the evil eye, okay? Under fake accounts, but they are liking you as well, okay? You can tell by the handle of who it is, okay? Because you're very, very tapped third eye here, okay? Yeah, they were expecting this shit to stay buried in the grave here. So it's like your ancestors rolled up and said, yeah, we got that. We took notes, okay? Now let's lay it out. Let's run it back, okay? Yeah, the tapes are being rolled back. Archangel Metatron is in the building. Yeah, let them. That's why you were divinely told to let them, okay? You are to stay pure at your heart because these people wanted to block off your heart. Okay? Yeah, you were told to move ahead, move on, move around. Okay, these energies. Yeah, a mature man, child, that you thought you could trust. This is a past situation. Maybe a toxic soul contract here. Okay, someone that was supposed to open up their heart, okay, with you. Listen to your heart. This person did not listen to their heart. They listened to the false narratives here, okay, that already hit the board, okay. Now they're looking in disbelief, okay. They're looking for the voodoo doll, okay. They're looking for the candle that's backfiring and exploding, okay. That did not work, the love spell, child. Okay, yeah, and they did this with a karmic femme here. So my divine feminines, you have a copycat here that worked with your ex karmic here. Okay, again, you had a copycat that wanted to show up as you, single, successful. This is why they tried to tie up your abundance. They didn't want you successful, okay, to the public eye, okay. They wanted you single though, believe it or not. Yeah, so yeah, they're getting the surprise of their life, a shock of a lifetime, because the blast from the past is here. Okay, what I say, this karmic ex, divine feminines in your life, energy is just energy, worked with a Jezebel here. She changed clothes and go, so she put on many costumes. Okay, she's a shapeshifter here. Okay. What I just say, this bitch changed clothes and go. I'm telling you. Look, this the same cat suit she putting on. Day job, night job, child. Shapeshifter. This is who your ex-karmic situation went to. Okay. Distant future, child. So you're going to be hearing about some receipts coming up. Okay, 12-12 on the timestamp. Because they were blocked off your path here. They were made to get off your path here. Okay? They are made to stand down at this time, 9-9, because their endings are here. Okay? Third party, I can't make it up. Third party. That was all along in the background. Doing spell work on you and this ex flame here. Okay? That's why you were told divinely and intuitively to put boundaries up. I'm getting boundaries for your home as well. Somebody threw magic at your home, chaos and confusion, magic, child. Okay, because this person has an entity attachment. I can't make it up. I'm gonna go to intentional eye. Okay. They're mad at your manifestations, okay? Your past seeds of good discord, okay? is being manifested, okay, right now. So your past seeds that you threw in the past, okay, in murky water, okay, in murky dirt, okay, you had to turn the dirt, okay, is now you're standing in fruition of your good seeds, okay, your good dharma here. I'm getting that some of y'all just bidded this shit a good farewell. That was also intuitively download for you to do by your ancestors and your loved ones here. You were told to move ahead quietly, okay? But quietly means strategically here. You were told things fall, okay, where they may, okay? And that's why the dominoes are falling, okay? The dominoes are falling. You are spiritually gifted. I can't make it up. You have a divine purpose here that they did not want you to rise to, okay? So they did not rise to the occasion of catering to you. They did not rise. They did not even have any good occasions, thoughts about you here. Now they have a message of concern that you are very, very well divinely protected here, okay? You are divinely beloved by your ancestors, your dear ones, your archangels, your orishas, okay? Because I got 7 orishas here, okay? If you're working with Oshun, okay, she's showing you signs and symbols of her, okay, as well. I'm getting honeypot, okay? I'm getting bumblebees here as well, okay? Mirror, she's showing you signs of their destruction. Destruction is at hand, child, okay? I can't make it up. Your ancestors are here. Let me go to intuitive eye, y'all, okay? You're beloved by your ancestors. So these people did not offer you the most common and moral for humans of love here, okay? I told you hellhounds. They summoned a hellhound towards you as well. Somebody wanted you bounded to hell, to the lower regions of hell here. They didn't know that you can go down just like Jesus did, okay? Energy, spirit, and come back up with the keys. You are a key holder, okay? You are a curse breaker, okay? Somebody deals with Solomon keys as well, okay? Some of y'all have demons and angels alike, okay? That protects you. Solomon temple. Some of y'all are tied to Solomon's lineage bloodline, okay? Let's go. Your bestie, okay? So shit, it was a bestie that this ex went to, an ex-friend, a childhood frenemy child, okay? That your ex went to as well. So your ex-best friend played very, very close with this ex situation, okay? This ex-karmic, okay? Be careful not to have sex. That's why you were also told to disconnect, okay? From this karmic soul tie here. They were out here loose giving it to your bestie. Behind the scenes, behind your back. Okay, so that's what you're getting ready to hear. Okay, the tea was piping hot. Okay, but now the tea is spilling, okay? This person, your bestie, was calling you witches, okay? And all type of shit. Calling the kettle black now. The kettle is piping hot. It's whistling here. Yeah. Your expansion is taking place. I can't make it up. It says, no, hidden behind the ether of space is the light of the astral world. Okay. Who is this? This is just a note for me. Hidden behind the ether of space is the tremendous light of the astral world. Yeah, you have a divine purpose. You're beloved by many, many dimensions and realms here. Again, lower regions, higher regions. That's why I call galactic and ascended masters are showing up on your behalf here. It's like they are standing with their own, okay? A mother figure, okay, has a jealous spirit. This ex-karmic probably worked with a mother figure here to come against you or do spell work, okay? Or this mother figure is an old-time witch, okay? And was doing magic on you, okay? Selfish with you, selfish with your energy, obsessed with your energy. They became selfish, all right? I'm telling you, they did a love spell to block off any forward movement of connecting in your right contract, okay? A divine union, okay? So they did love magic, okay? Probably did magic to block off the eyes of potential suitors here, okay? Throwing seeds of discourse, those vicious lies, okay? Saying you were promiscuous, saying you were hot around the town, child, okay? Evil eye does not have, death magic does not have to be spell work. It can be evil intentions, okay? Sending death, okay, to anything of fruition, okay? Spiritual fruition is what I'm getting. Okay, so you got motivation. You're building up stamina here. Your fruits of your fruits of the past. Some of you have the fruits of the spirit. You operate out of fruits of the spirit. But I was going to say your past fruits is gaining momentum. Okay, that's why you're standing in your expansion here. Okay, you're expanding. Some of you are expanding a business, okay, as well. And some of your creativity ideas are expanding, okay? Your creative nature is gaining momentum. The spark is coming back because this energy tried to, bring down anything of you manifesting anything. Love, money, abundance, wealth, okay? They wanted everything diminished for you here, okay? Again, they wanted your heart closed off. Okay, some of you are experiencing coughs here. I'm getting someone needs to imply a humidifier at this time. You're going through ascension symptoms here, okay? But if you're having a cough, get you some honey. That's why I call Oshun. Oshun is telling you to get some honey if you work with her. Okay, soothe your throat. Okay, they wanted to close up your throat too, child. Okay, they hated your natural light. Didn't I just say this? Didn't I say some of these people that came upon your path, the diabolicals here, saw your light before you did? So they wanted to snuff you out? I can't make it up, okay? Somebody's replacing their OtterBox to their phone, okay, as well. iPhone, okay, karmic ties. You had to cut the tie. Spiritual birth, child. You had to eliminate these contracts once and for all. None and void, okay? To the abyss they went, and to the abyss they will remain, okay? So again, there's no reconciliation as far as your ancestors and beloved guides and your spiritual team is concerned. There's no reconciliation. 1221 is on the timestamp, okay? As above, so below, okay? 3-3, okay? As well. That breaks down to a 6. Your victory is here. You're standing in your victory lap. You're now seeing the victory over all past situations because you did your work. You did your shadow work here. So there's no more shadows that can hold on to you. Whether trauma bonding, okay, love situations, okay, your shadowy past here. Okay, you completed the I don't know why I'm getting the valley of shadow of death here, okay? Some of y'all are coming out of a very major transformation, okay? You surrendered to spirit here. You had a massive ego death, okay? I'm hearing Tupac. You made You made a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a soldier dies but once here, or something like that. Okay, correct me, y'all. Okay, you have warrior spirits behind you. Okay, that is showing up on the scenes. Okay, I'm getting Shango energy as well. Okay, now these people want to tamper with the evidence. Okay, they're editing text group chats. Okay, they're editing old text. They're editing old messages. Okay, the truth is also showing up. Some of you got receipts that you were divinely led to hold on to for such a time as this. That's why you were divinely told to let them. Let them. Let them make all the checker moves they need to make. Let them, checkmate their asses out. And that's what's taking place here. Okay? You were strategically moved 10 steps ahead always because you were playing chess. Okay? Spiritually here. Okay? Saturday. Okay? Saturn energy. Some of you have Saturn placements. Okay? You're operating out of your Saturn placements, okay? I'm getting third house as well, okay? You caught your power back. I told you. You had to call your power back from these energies. They wanted you depleted to self, okay? Especially this copycat, okay? Yeah, you're being restored. Everything is being restored, rebalanced, recalibrated here. Your spirit went through a recalibration with that ego death. A major transformation has took place, okay? Strangers are assigned to help. These are your ancestors. These are your spiritual guides. These are the galactic federations, the ascended masters, the ancient dead is standing here on your behalf. You got hidden helpers, okay? Mastery. Mastery. This is your energy. You're one with source. You're mastered here, okay? Again, ascended masters. That is mastered. That is surrounding and protecting you at this time. Because there is rapid changes are taking place, okay? On a grand scale, okay? Universally, child, spiritually. Yeah. So I just wanted to tap in, y'all. Y'all want to do the letters? Because you know that's my signature. I haven't been led to do the letters, okay? Because I'm also getting under this retrograde moon. Some of you guys' messages are going to be delayed here, okay? Some email letters, okay? Some letters of opportunity is coming in for you guys as well, okay? That is due to Big Daddy Saturn, okay? Under this retrograde moon here. You're a whole star here. Somebody tried to block a star, wanted to be a star, okay? They wanted to show up as a star seed here. That's that copycat. That wanted you blocked from your third eye, okay? They wanted you cloaked. Your best friend, your frenemy, your childhood frenemy wanted you cloaked as well. That worked with your ex here from seeing they dumbasses. 9/11. I can't make it up. 9 heads, 11 likes. Okay? 9/11. Okay? I told y'all those spiritual Ricos is going out. Those spiritual subpoenas is on the scene. Okay? Some of you might be getting subpoenaed to court as well. Let me see. Should I let's see. I'll pull from the soul's journey. Okay. And let's see what come out with that death. Yeah. See what's going on. Give me a minute, y'all. I had to sage all my cards. How y'all doing? I can't really see the chat or anything, y'all. But again, that's, you know, again, we're under retro moon. So there's a lot of delays, okay? So y'all pay attention to the delays that comes in. Sometimes the time delays itself, okay, as well. You just got to pay attention to the signs and symbols here, okay? Gratitude, okay? Some of y'all need to give gratitude. You are divinely carried, okay? Through treacherous waters here. Carried across treacherous waters. I said murky waters. Somebody listen to Muddy Waters, okay? I think he may have a song, Muddy Waters, that Love Potion #9, or maybe I'm getting also John the Conqueror, okay? He got a song about that too, I think, as well. The Conqueror root, okay? But some of y'all are giving gratitude. This is what is sustaining you, and this is also what is opening up your spiritual abundance, okay? Your limitless account to spirit here, okay? Once you started giving gratitude, okay? These people dropped a heavy ball. Yeah, they wasn't thankful for you being on their path here, okay? Your ancestors are saying now they have to put some respect on your name, okay? With your recalibrated crown here, okay? Yeah, you're being made to flow in peace here. Peace and harmony with the universe. The universe and you are, somebody here is trying to just come in, child. Trip me up over my words. Somebody is doing throat magic towards y'all, okay? They want you to shut the fuck up, okay? The universe is co-spiring with you, is what I'm saying. You're in a peaceful harmony. You're in your Zen state here, okay? And somebody still is in the background, child, trying to keep you from moving ahead. It's 12:30 on the timestamp. 1, 2, 3. But your steps are divinely ordered, okay? Also, your ancestor team is giving gratitude for you for staying the course, because you are their chosen. You are their prophecy here, okay? They are saying thank you for the change. You were the chosen to break generational curses off your bloodline here, to change the course of the demonic entities that were running rapid over your bloodline. Generation, okay? Generations on generations of curses and entities, okay, that you were chosen to demolish here, okay? Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah, we're on the move. That's your ancestors. It ain't no stopping you, okay? Because they're saying they are standing within you. So there's no stopping them, okay? These people are made to stay in grief, in the grief that they tried to cause you, okay? Somebody wanted you so heartbroken that they use your children towards you, or tried to use your children against you, okay, as well, okay? That was an epic fail, okay? Again, they wanted to use your children against you, so you wouldn't be accepted by your children, okay? But your children are star seeds, sage babies, rainbow babies, the Rainbow Coalition. Already came on a mission here. They knew the assignment. Somebody has and I hate to say it because I don't want it to be sounding demonic with warlock. Somebody really has a son that's a wizard, okay, of old, okay, but it's not of demonic nature. They just came to alchemize, okay, the contract, okay. A change gonna come. So when you had these babies, this star seed, this wizard here, that was your sign a change was going to come. So some of y'all, yeah, you had a very, very divine gifted seed here, okay? Or seeds, okay? But I'm picking up a little boy here, okay? That was already dressed signed, sealed, and delivered in your womb here, okay, as well, okay? Someone that the ancestors take great pride in, okay? I'm getting part of the pride, okay? A whole lion, and this might be a Leo, okay? This son here, he's from the pride, okay? From the kingdom. He runs the kingdom. One of your ancient bloodline ties, okay, that ran kingdoms back then on a old past timeline, came reincarnated through this son I'm picking up, okay? Yeah, your baby was signed, sealed, and delivered to bring judgment, okay? Change the tides over your bloodline here, okay? Of pure heart, okay? Pure nature. I don't know if y'all hear that train siren. 1313, y'all. That may resonate. 313, okay? Someone's here from Detroit, child. All right? Archangel Metatron, okay? The baby was supposed to bring balance. Your son here, this Leo energy, this courageous baby, okay, was to restore balance. I don't know if y'all still hear that. Let me turn it down. Let me turn this down. Y'all hear that? I can't make it up. Okay? Because you came and eliminated undisciplined beings here. Undisciplined nature, undisciplined moral code, okay? Undisciplined in self here. All right? Undisciplined in self, okay? Very, very tapped out, child. Again, you made friends, okay, that you're conspiring with. You have friends in hidden dimensions here that people can't even fathom because their mind and intellect can't even reach that high, okay? You have friends in unseen places here. Earth angels as well. Assigned earth angels are behind you here, as well as those friends in the lower regions as well. I told y'all, some of y'all work with the Solomon, have blood ties to Solomon. King Solomon here. Yeah, you got hidden allies, okay? That's going to make sure you walk in your purpose and fulfill your purpose, your divine purpose here. I can't make it up. So y'all, basically, in a nutshell, okay, because you're now, everybody's finding out that you are hard shell to crack, a hard nut to crack, however it goes, child, okay? They tried to break you, okay? They wanted you really to crack up, okay, as well. Some of them said you were a worker of illusions, had a mental imbalance here, okay? Tried to spin a narrative, tried to run ahead of a narrative as well, okay? Somebody's in this energy, spiritual birth. Spiritual birth. Somebody's here want me to shut the fuck up because it's like a frog is in their throat here at what's being said and what's being seen. Okay? The lies are not adding up. Your ancestors is telling this energy to say it with your chest. Okay? They are now made to stand in the shit and stand on the side they chose when they attacked you here, okay? When they tried to really, a spiritual contract on your head, okay? With that death magic, okay? The final nail is in the coffin, says your ancestors with these energies, okay? So judgment is here. Final judgment is here. Okay, judgment has been called. That's all. The siren's still going on, child. They wanted to cross up your roads, okay? I'm getting cow tongue at a railroad crossing. They wanted to take you off your fate line of you making a decision for self. Okay, they wanted to stop your free will. Okay? With that crossroad. So they did some crossing, crossing you up. Okay? Workings here. Magic. Now they are made to cross paths. Cross over. Some of these people are finna transition out. I'm going to just bring it raw. Okay? Cross over. Cross paths. Yeah. As you cross paths, you cross to the north. Okay? So you cross the path, again, of the valley shadow of death. Okay? You walk the path. Okay? So some of y'all went within to get out here. Okay? That's all. Somebody's grandmother prayer still covers them. She kind of sealed it over your third eye, 91st Psalms here. Okay? It is still carrying you to this day. Let me see. I should pull some letters, y'all. Let me just pull. I'm going to pull a few letters, y'all. Just a few. Just a few. Let's see what we get. If we can get some names. Yeah, let's see if we get some names, y'all. Where are they, first of all? Yeah, you might be experiencing delays in your mail, okay? Or a mail carrier, okay? You're going to get a new mail carrier because someone's mail carrier is out, okay? They took a sick leave here. So you may be seeing a new mail carrier, okay? Moving forward. But yeah, be expecting under this retro moon for messages to be in delay, okay? Correspondences, okay? Emails, okay? Things of that, okay? Packages coming in, okay? There may be a delay. Or some of you are getting messages that your packages held up, okay? Follow the signature and energetic seal to that, okay? It's just signs and symbols of the retrograde that's going down. That's all. I can't find the letters, child. So, yeah, that energy is high. Some of y'all are not going to be receiving your letters. There's going to be a delay. All right. And also, somebody's trying to delay a court official or some type of subpoena to be at a halt from reaching you here. Somebody's doing work over a judge at this time. 11:55, y'all. Hold on. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to just take that. Look, follow the signs and symbols. I'm not going to get the letters, okay? That's just really for me saying there's a delay in letters. It's no need to pull the letters, okay? As well. Because somebody wants to trip you up. Somebody's coming in and trip you up, okay, as well. Somebody's coming to trip you up, okay? They want to come in and kind of erase themselves from some type of plot that was done behind the scenes that you're getting correspondence on. So somebody want to come in your energy and trip you up, okay? This plot is to make you seem like you were on board, okay? So they want to come back in, okay, over your threshold, okay, work with you, okay? But this is really to snake you and for you to cover them and protect them. So wherever this is that's coming in that is slow and that they want slow in correspondence, okay? I'm getting a subpoena on both rims. Again, as above, so below, okay? They want to come in and work with you so it can show that you knew about whatever this plot was, okay? That you were aware of it, okay? I'm also getting insurance fraud, okay? Insurance policy. I'm getting tax fraud, okay? Some of you are finding out that your social security number has been used, okay, for previous taxes here. Okay, so your taxes might be in the offset as well. So some of y'all, your taxes are in the offset. That's a delay, okay? It's just the energy though. There's a lot of delays under this retro, okay? Retro bring a lot of delays, okay? Energy. Yeah, I can't find the letter, so I'm going to just leave that alone, child. I may come back. I may not, y'all. Okay, because I can't see y'all. But again, I'm not worried about that. Okay, and I'm also very well aware that I am not going to be liked for everybody. I'm not for everybody. And I am cool with that. I don't want to be liked by everybody, especially copycats, mental instability, unhealed emotions, imbalanced emotions, okay, all that. Yeah, I'm very well like my peace, okay. Somebody wants to come in and disrupt your peace, okay, because you made it without them. That was another lie. They said that you wouldn't have had nothing if it wasn't without them, okay. Somebody feels that you X them, you trick them, okay? You tricked them out their spot. You know, opportunists, you know, they do that. They believe you tricked them out the spot because you didn't let them ride your fucking coattail, or you didn't do all the work and let them gain the benefits. Somebody wanted to gain the benefits, but you do all the work, okay? But the thing is, you did all the work, your shadow work. This is why you're being repaid, okay, restored, okay, realigned, all that shit with the universe. So the universe is repaying you for your hard work of mastering self, your shadow work. That's all. This energy can't, you know, they're of a shadow, so they don't want to face them shadows. They're scared of their own shadows here. This is why they're doing the diabolical shit that you're going to be hearing about soon. Okay? So yeah, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all speak your truth, okay? Start saying your affirmations on your throat chakra here. Somebody is really trying to shut you the fuck up. They want you silenced, okay? They want you silenced here. They were moving in your silence, okay? As well. Yeah, this is how they were able to move, because they thought your silence was intimidation. That's why you, again, I'm going to say it again, because your ancestors, your loved ones saying, that's why they told you to let them. Let them come. Let them fall. They're falling right now. It is a grand scale, universally, spiritually, of motherfuckers falling in the very ditches that they dug for someone else unjustifiably here. That's all. So those old spell works, okay, those old mason jars, y'all gonna be seeing them float up to the surface in the oceans, okay, released, okay. Motherfuckers putting spell work on motherfuckers because they can't stand up in themselves or stand up for anything. Yeah, takers, child. All right. So you were just told to guard your heart because you were overpouring into these contracts here. Again, it was divinely led to happen, though. There's no coincidence of what took place to bring you to this moment now. Okay, you're front and center. Okay, they thought you were the last. Okay, now you're the last one standing because you're being made first. Okay, so last shall be first, first will be made last. The first ones to do the spell work out of impulsive nature and unhealed trauma and unhealed, mental capacities here. They were very, very impulsive, so they threw the daggers first. Not following spiritual protocols and rules. So now they are now on the receiving end of receiving this get back first. Okay? Because they tried to count you out. They counted you last. Okay? So yeah, you're the last one standing at this time. Okay? And you have a divine emperor coming in. Okay? For my divine feminines that this ex-karmic contract, didn't want you to reach, didn't want you to unionize with. Okay? They're coming in. As a matter of fact, with that 3-3, y'all are on the same page. Y'all manifesting each other as they have mastered themselves as well. Okay. Look, as they have mastered themselves as well. So yeah, there's a reunion coming in. There's a union coming in. It be expecting this, your ancestors are saying. Expect this as this masculine, the divine one, is expecting you. He kept you protected is what I'm hearing. He kept you protected. He kept you protected. Spiritually. So yeah, there's a lot of divine ones. Divine unions taking place at this time. Okay. This masculine went on his journey as well. He jumped into the unknown. Okay. Yeah, so y'all are good, okay? He jumped into the unknown. He had blind faith. Wait a minute, that's not it, y'all. But here go to legal issues. He had blind faith, okay? He had blind faith here. Energy is just energy. This is a woman, but put yourself where you need to be. When he went on his fool's journey, because he was manifesting a high priest. Divine ones. So y'all at your supremacy here, okay? That's all. Yep, that's all. Look, and this was hiding in the deck. This is the wrong deck. Yeah. Again, he was hidden, but manifesting you and keeping you guarded. Keeping you up in the lights, okay? The light side of things, okay? Keeping you on the light side of things. The Maya energy, light as a feather, child, okay? This divine union that you're embarking on also have blood ties, okay? Of ancient old. Very, very knowledgeable. And this is also part of your reward, okay, for you doing the labor of mastering self. That's all. So I'm going to tap out, you guys. I'll see you when I'm led to see you. It's like, no, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping so. I'm not, I don't believe in this time. I don't operate off the 3D time. Okay, I operate off of my spiritual time. So I'll see you when I see you guys. And when I do see you, that means we are aligned and tapped in to see each other. Okay. Rest well. Okay. Tonight, cover your crowns tonight as well. Again, for those of you that's experiencing throat chakra and ascensions, get you some honey. Okay. And for those of you that is working with Oshun, that is from her. Okay. I'm getting taste the honey first. With Oshun. Taste the honey first or something like that. Okay, well, let me tap on out, y'all. I love you guys. See you at the next one.